Skyscraper is directed by Rawson Marshall Thurber and it stars The Rock and Neve Campbell, and it's the greatest towering inferno crossing with Die Hard you will ever see. In the film, a former FBI hostage rescue team leader now assesses security for skyscrapers, and while on assignment on Hong Kong and living in the tallest, safest building in the world, he suddenly is framed for turning it ablaze when a team of terrorists takes control of the building and takes his family hostage. Now, it's no secret I'm a huge fan of The Rock. I just admire the guy in every way, as an actor and as a person in general. I think he's really great in this film. He helms the action sequences really good, and he is compelling. The script, the direction, and his acting chops really allow you to feel for the guy, and the movie understands in its structure and how the narrative unfolds how you must feel for him. Everything goes wrong for him at just the right moment. The movie never really lets him off the hook. His family doesn't get free midway through the movie, and then it's just him one-on-one with the bad guys out of pride. This really is a man fighting for his family throughout. Yes, very similarly to Die Hard, but this is an homage through and through. And The Rock really does a great job as an action hero, as a father, as a man who must fight against these terrorists and must clear his name in an unknown city with all this pressure on top of him and all this drama behind him to his backstory. And Neve Campbell steals the spotlight here and there. When she is on screen, she is not waiting for The Rock to rescue her and her children. She is taking action. She dominates, man. The thing is, she does get out of screen a little bit too much. There are moments where you wish to see how she got from one place to the next, but when she is on screen, this is not a damsel in distress. This is a woman of action. This is a woman who takes control of the situation and fights just as much as her husband does. And it's incredible to see how a woman in this type of role with The Rock as the star was written this way. I was really happily surprised to see that. And look, in real life I'm not a guy who is afraid of heights, but in films like this, when well done, I get a lot of vertigo. And this film was really well done in that sense. The high altitude sequences gave me goosebumps. They had me shivering. I just admire when they capture something that through sheer scope and scale displays how small a human person is compared to basically everything that exists in this world. And when The Rock is trying to climb this building, or at least a crane to get into the building, there is tension. And there is tension in many other aspects of this film. The last action sequence in this film, without spoiling anything, is really creative. I thought it was really well done. And again, it keeps you on edge, no pun intended. And yes, this film is an homage to Die Hard, but Die Hard it is not. This does not have memorable villains like Die Hard. And there are moments where you keep thinking to yourself, isn't there an easier way to do this? And yes, there probably is, but summer blockbuster spectacle demands that there isn't one. And so the plot kind of forces you to go there, to that place where the character is going. It's entertaining, but you cannot stop thinking about it. And I could not help but think that the whole beginning of the film felt a little bit rushed. There are lots of things that are left to be established. I only watched the trailer that came right after the Super Bowl. In that first trailer that I did see, you see a lot of things that are not in this film, and you understand that those pieces are missing in the first act. The first act feels so rushed until the action really starts. There are things that just don't make a lot of sense, and there are pieces left to be added to the story. The movie is 1 hour and 42 minutes. It could have been 2 hours long. I was entertained throughout. Just let me be in this world. And despite a high tension, thrilling, sweat-inducing sequences where you see how tall everyone is when climbing up this building, something that really disappointed me were the one-on-one fights. They were really choppy and very badly edited with lots of cuts and way too many close-ups. This is The Rock. Skyscraper succeeds at basically every level that you would expect, and it fails at basically every level that you would expect. This is not high-tier writing. This is basically summer blockbuster tension and action fun at its peak, no pun intended. This is a great Die Hard homage. Die Hard it is not, I repeat, but if you're going to do a Die Hard homage, I say this is the way you do it, and I'm going to give Skyscraper a martini, because it is a good time. Anytime. But what did you think of Skyscraper, my beautiful geekies? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Are you afraid of heights in real life or just in movies like I am? And let me know, how do you rank The Rock's movies this year? Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. I have so many reviews coming to you guys this week, and Friday I have a very special video that will be the last in its series. So I hope you guys are there with me to say goodbye to that series of videos. So until then, you stay beautiful, you stay geeky, and if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss any video I upload, and then we can be geeky united!